Fishing boats at sea are a familiar image in the lives of coastal fishermen. Small, sturdy wooden boats glide gently on the vast sea, carrying the hope of a bountiful fishing season. Fishermen often use fishing tools such as nets, or hooks to harvest fish. When the sky is bright, the sunlight shines on the sea, the boats sway steadily on the waves. People are careful and meticulous in every movement. The vast sky and the vast sea seem to blend with the hard work and diligence of the fishermen. Fishing is not only a livelihood but also an indispensable part of the lives of coastal people, who have been attached to the sea for generations. Fishing at sea is also full of challenges and hardships. Fishermen have to face big waves, harsh weather, and unforeseen risks. Each trip to sea is a challenging journey, requiring perseverance, courage and high skills. Meanwhile, their greatest joy is the full catch of fish when they return, bringing a source of income to their families and communities. Not only that, fishing also strengthens the bond between the villages. When fishermen share work and help each other in difficult times, the sea is the source of life, the companion of the people here, and the fishermen are the bridge between them and the vast ocean, bringing precious gifts from nature. Every fishing season, the fishermen plan long trips out to sea, fully preparing fishing gear and food to survive the days at sea. In the tranquility of the dawn, or in the harshness of sudden storms, they remain steadfast in their work, silently and persistently. Fishing is not simply a way to make a living but also a part of the tradition, the unique culture of the sea, where the hardworking and brave people are closely connected. Each fishing trip not only brings products to the family but also contributes to the economic development of the community. Although sometimes the trips are not as expected, the love for the sea, the connection with nature, is always a strong motivation to help fishermen overcome all difficulties and challenges. However, the life of fishermen is not without worries. The sea can bring wealth, but it can also take everything away. Big storms, rough seas, or changes in the marine environment make fishing more and more difficult. At such times, fishermen must be extremely careful, and rely on many years of experience to make the right decisions. However, faith in the sea and attachment to the traditional profession are always the factors that help them stay steadfast. Fishing at sea, despite facing many difficulties, is still the pride of the people here, a symbol of diligence, perseverance and love for the sea. Over time, fishing is not only a livelihood but has become an indispensable part of the life and identity of coastal fishing communities along with the development of society. The fishing profession at sea has also changed, especially in the application of new technology. Boats are now equipped with modern equipment such as fish finders, GPS systems, and technologies that help reduce time and effort. This not only helps fishermen improve labor productivity but also protects their health. Minimizing risks during long trips at sea. However, besides these advances, traditional values are still preserved. Lessons of patience, courage and love for the sea continue to be passed down from generation to generation. Therefore, fishing at sea is not only a profession but also a part of cultural heritage, a bridge between the past and the future, between humans and nature. Despite the changes, fishing still plays an important role in the lives of fishermen, reflecting the close connection between people and the sea. Although modernization is gradually changing the face of fishing, there are still stories about fishermen in the past with difficult trips to sea. Without the help of technology, wooden boats, simple fishing nets, but familiar images, associated with the childhood of many generations. It is from these hardships that they learned lessons about patience, resilience, and respect for nature. Fishermen always remember these values. Despite the changes of time, nowadays, younger generations are also gradually realizing the importance of protecting the marine environment. Because the sea is not only a source of life but also a precious asset that needs to be protected for future generations. Along with development, fishermen are also focusing on sustainable fishing, protecting marine resources, not overfishing or destroying marine ecosystems. More modern fishing methods not only help improve efficiency but also help protect the marine environment. Maintaining aquatic resources for the future. Fishing, whether modern or traditional, has always been an indispensable part of the lives of coastal fishermen. Their tireless efforts, combining tradition and innovation, will continue to maintain marine fishing and develop sustainably in the future. The combination of tradition and innovation in marine fishing also means that fishermen not only make a fortune from the sea but also have the responsibility to protect and maintain the balance of the marine ecosystem. Sustainable fishing methods. Such as using nets that do not harm young aquatic species, or applying regulations on fishing time and area, are gradually becoming important standards. In addition, initiatives to protect the sea such as planting mangroves, limiting the use of plastic and toxic waste, are increasingly being focused on by the fishing community, aiming to protect the marine environment for future generations. In addition to protecting marine resources, fishing at sea also brings profound cultural and spiritual values. Stories, songs about the sea, and festivals of fishermen are not only a source of pride but also a source of spiritual encouragement in difficult times. Sea worship ceremonies, praying for a bountiful fishing season, are not only a belief but also show respect and gratitude for the sea, the source of life that nourishes many generations. The sea, despite its storms, also bestows invaluable wealth. And therefore, fishermen always hold in their hearts a strong love and an inseparable attachment to the ocean. Fishing at sea is therefore not only a livelihood, but also a symbol of love for nature, the connection between people and the sea, and a decisive factor in the survival of coastal communities. From the past to the present, fishing continues to develop, growing stronger, but does not forget its core values, and is always an indispensable part of the cultural identity and life of fishermen here in the modern context. With the increase in population and the increasing demand for seafood, the fishing industry at sea is facing more challenges than ever. Fishermen not only have to compete with climate change, but also face pressure from overexploitation of marine resources. Illegal fishing, marine pollution and indiscriminate fishing activities are threatening the sustainability of the fishing industry. However, there is also great hope from global initiatives on environmental protection and policies on scientific management of aquatic resources, helping to maintain the abundance of seafood species. To cope with these challenges, not only the efforts of fishermen but also the support of authorities and environmental protection organizations are needed. Coastal governments are gradually implementing programs to train fishermen in sustainable fishing techniques, encourage them to adopt new technologies, and strengthen monitoring and handling of violations. Along with that, non-governmental organizations and the international community are also joining hands in implementing campaigns to protect the ocean, conserve coral reefs, marine ecosystems and marine wildlife. In the future, fishermen will not only be fishermen, but also sea guardians. They will continue to be closely connected to the sea, but at the same time, they will also contribute to the maintenance and restoration of marine resources. Fishing will not only be a source of livelihood, but also an important part of efforts to protect the environment, protect the future of generations of fishermen and our planet. The sea will forever be a great friend of fishermen, if they know how to live in harmony and protect it. Along with efforts to protect the environment, the fishing industry is also gradually changing in the trend of green economic development. Fishermen not only depend on the sea for their livelihoods but also participate in eco-tourism activities, creating new economic values for the community. Eco-tourism areas and fishing tours help tourists better understand the hard work of fishermen, while raising awareness of the importance of protecting the sea and marine ecosystems. This not only creates a stable source of income for fishermen but also helps strengthen the connection between the local community and tourists, creating sustainable development for coastal areas. In addition, combining fishing with other industries such as seafood processing, export or traditional handicraft activities also creates many opportunities for fishermen to improve their lives. Seafood products such as fish sauce, dried fish, or coastal specialties are loved and consumed by many people, contributing to the enrichment of the local economy. Cooperatives and production groups are also being formed. Creating opportunities for cooperation and development among fishermen, helping them share experiences, apply modern techniques and protect marine resources. Fishing at sea, from a simple livelihood, has become an indispensable part of the economy and culture of coastal areas. Throughout its development, this profession has demonstrated its resilience and boundless love for the sea, while also demonstrating the transformation of the fishing community in adapting and developing in an increasingly modernized world. With solidarity, creativity and awareness of environmental protection, fishermen will continue to firmly step on the path of protecting the sea, while building a bright future for future generations. Efforts to protect the sea and develop sustainable fishing are not only the responsibility of fishermen but also require close cooperation from the community, government and international organizations. Increasing public education about the importance of the sea and marine resources will help raise awareness and create a common sense in environmental protection. Training programs on sustainable fishing techniques, marine pollution prevention and climate change are increasingly popular, especially in coastal areas. In addition, research and application of advanced technologies in the fishing industry also play an important role. Methods such as selective fishing, weather monitoring and forecasting technology, or waste recycling technology from the fishing industry help minimize negative impacts on the environment. These innovations not only help protect marine resources but also create new economic opportunities, helping fishermen increase their income and improve their quality of life. Along with the development of the industry, preserving the traditional cultural values of the fishing community is also very important. Festivals, customs, and traditional practices related to the sea are not only cultural heritage but also a source of spiritual motivation for the next generation of fishermen. From sea worship rituals, oral stories about distant fishing trips, to traditional songs and dances. All carry messages of attachment, love, and respect for the sea. In the context of the challenges facing the sea, protecting and maintaining the fishing industry at sea is not only a matter of survival but also a responsibility to future generations. Fishing will continue to be an indispensable part of the journey of sustainable development. When fishermen know how to combine environmental protection, economic development and maintaining the precious cultural values of their community, the sea has always been the source of life and also the companion of fishermen. And only when people know how to live in harmony with the sea, will the future be truly bright and sustainable. Looking to the future, one of the most important factors for the sustainable development of the sea fishing industry is the connection between environmental protection and community development. Fishermen not only exploit marine resources, but also directly participate in preserving and protecting the life of the ocean. Community initiatives, such as the establishment of cooperative fishing groups to jointly implement measures to protect the sea, have been bringing positive results. These groups not only share fishing experiences but also support each other in environmental protection activities. From reducing plastic waste to participating in aquatic resource regeneration activities. Another aspect that cannot be ignored is the change in the way seafood is consumed. The trend of consuming seafood products with sustainable certification is gradually becoming more popular. These certifications are not only criteria to ensure that seafood products are harvested reasonably, but also encourage fishermen to apply environmentally friendly fishing methods. This is a great opportunity for the fishing industry to develop in a positive direction, meeting domestic and foreign consumption needs, while maintaining the abundance of marine resources. In addition, marine and seafood research projects also play an important role in identifying effective conservation measures. From studying rare fish species to monitoring the health of marine ecosystems.